31 from Rowan University, Michael.
Hello and welcome. I'm Cpba bringing you through the ABCCL matchup for tonight here at Yogi Berra Stadium at the campus of Montclair State. First pitch underway between the New Jersey Gamers and Complete Performance Baseball Academy. And just like that, first pitch, fly ball out to right field. Now getting settled in for the pitcher for the Gamers is Joey DeChiro from Old Dominion University, gets the nod tonight. Batting second for CPBA is Matthew Ripkema, takes the first ball high and away. The 1-0 pitch. Swung through by Ripkema, 1-1 count, now even, 1 out in the game. High and outside once again for DeChiro. DeChiro heading into his third season at Old Dominion. Didn't play his freshman year. This year, 3 2/3 innings of work. Got a couple good outings out there for Old Dominion before the season was cut short for the coronavirus. And ball 4 issued to Ripkema, first base runner of the game.
Now batting, number 23 from Batson College, Matthew Valenti.
Matthew Valenti now batting third for CPBA. In their first game of the season, they tied against the Giants 5-5, and the Gamers came out on top with a 13-3 victory over DiMaggio Baseball in Game 1. That one swung on in the dirt, and he did go around. That'll be a strike against Valenti. Oh, 1 now with the southpaw ahead of the count. 1 out, runner on first. 3 batter up, Valenti. Lefty gives a look at first, goes home. Fly ball to left field in pursuit. Should be the second out of the inning, and it is. Runner retreats back to first. Up now is the cleanup batter, Socrates Barstasos, extra hitter.
Socrates Barstasos from Rider University.
The catcher from Rider University steps into the box, serving in the extra hitter role in this game. In the first game of the season, went 1 for 2 and drew 2 walks to get on base 3 times in his team's opener. Runner on first is Ripkema, and they will check on him. No real play over there, just keeps him honest over at first. Pitch is in just outside for a ball. The batter Bartasos, only 5 at-bats this season for Rider, no hits in his first season. Check over first once again, 1-0 count, 2 outs in the top of the first inning. And a swing and a miss evens it up 1-1. If you're just joining us, I'm Chris Carapel, and you're listening to ABCCL Baseball on YouTube Live. Subscribe to us here to get at least 1 game every game night, and right now it is the game of the night, the Gamers versus Complete Performance. That pitch inside for a strike for the pitcher Joey DeChiro. 1-2 count, 2 outs, runner on first. Catcher wants the ball high, see if he hits the spot. Runner is going, fouled away. Count remains 1-2. Ripkema heads back over to first, and DeChiro will step back on the mound, ready for the 1-2 count. Trying to leave that pitch high in the zone with the fastball, see if he goes back with it again or drops an off-speed pitch. This pitch on the way, and he buckles him. It'll be a foul ball, keeping the count at 1-2 once again. Efrain Carrera is the catcher for the Gamers, giving the signals to DeChiro. Outfield playing straight up, infield same way. Second baseman pinched slightly towards second base. Play could go to first or second. And a swing and a miss tags him, and that will end the inning. No runs come across. Gamers versus Cpba. Stick with us to see the bottom half of the first. We are back. Bottom half of the first inning. Gamers up to bat. Complete performance, strutting out a pitcher in this one. That will be Frankie Venezia from UMass Lowell, heading into his second season this year in the shortened year. Almost 4 innings pitched. And once again, first pitch of the inning will be popped up, and that will 1 pitch up, 1 pitch down for Venezia. Batter was Mark Saponara, the DH, popped up to the shortstop to start off the bottom half of the first. Quick 1 out. And quick work for Venezia. Up now is Waldy Arias, playing third in this game. Batting even .250 this season with Campbell University. Like to draw the walk as well. 15 walks to only 12 strikeouts, so a good ratio for Arias, now facing the complete performance pitcher, who buries that one low for a ball. .0-0 in the first, bottom half now. Gamers at the dish. That one rolled over towards the dugout. Evens it up 1-1. On deck for the Gamers is Justin Johnson. 1-1 count. Catcher sets up away inside. Deep fly to left field in pursuit is the left fielder. Looks like he will get under it, and he does for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, number 6, Justin.
Now in the 3-hole, it's Justin Johnson from Lafayette College. Batted only .157 this season with 8 strikeouts, but batting in the middle and the heart of the order for the Gamers. 2 straight retired. Fastball up high. 1-0 count. 2 outs in the bottom half of the first. Foul right back, 1-1. Outfielder shading slightly towards the left with the right-hander up. Venezia deals off-speed pitch, falls out of the zone, 2-1. Kick steals, deep fly to left field, in pursuit, looks back, and that one will be gone. First run of the game is a home run from Justin Johnson, the Lafayette College athlete. Sends that one to the scoreboard, and the Gamers up 1-0.
Now batting, number 28, right fielder, Peter.
An exciting big fly to start off the first inning. Justin Johnson sends that one to deep left field. Venezia trying to settle back in. First pitch after the homer is a ball. Swung on and missed by Cpba. Talking about home runs, he had one in his opener and also another extra base hit in the form of a double. So he's already doing well in his opening game, trying to follow it up in game 2. Speed pitch falls out of the zone. 2-1. Gamers lead 1-0. Bottom of the first with 2 outs. 2-1 count. Venezia deals. Foul back into the netting. Now 2-2. Left-hander digs in. First baseman hugging the line. Wait for a ball. Pulled down right field. Takes it for a ball. Now 3-2 count. Yogi Berra Stadium playing host to this one at the campus of Montclair State University. The payoff pitch roped down to the second baseman. That will end the inning. Gamers, a little bit of damage came across off the bat of Justin Johnson with the homer. Gamers lead 1-0. Second inning coming right up. We are back. Top of the second inning now. Gamers lead 1-0. Joey DeChiro still on the mound for the Gamers. And as Nick Carnevale will lead off the inning. The 5-hitter from Middle Tennessee State University. Complete performance, trying to counter with a run of their own now to start off the second. That ball inside. Carnevale, 2019 full season, batted a solid .260. And right now, fouls it back towards the press box, just shy. 1-1 now to Carnevale. Chiro deals. Poked out to right field, heading foul, and it will land just foul. Gets another chance, 1-2. Looks like it might have dropped in front of the right fielder. down the foul line, both right and left field. 308 here in the stadium, 398 to center. So have an opportunity for some big flies tonight. Already got one in the first from Justin Johnson right to the scoreboard. Ichiro ahead of the count now. The left-hander fouls her right back. Keeps at 1-2. That one goes left field, shortstop. Left field will call him off, and it will be the first out of the inning. Now batting is Dylan D. Bartholomew, the catcher. Catcher from New York University, NYU. Has the catching responsibility for complete performance in this matchup. Getting right back into his Dichiro. Swing and a miss, ball in the dirt. Ahead anyway with the strike. DeBartolomeo had a good eye in the first game with 3 walks in the opener. Another swing and a miss. Both of those pitches out of the zone and swung at by DeBartolomeo. 0-2 count, way ahead is Ichiro. Outfield shading left, high and outside is the fastball, 1-2. On deck is Anthony Cisco. 1-2, left-hander kick steals in the zone, looking strikeout. First strikeout of the game for Ichiro. Second strikeout of the game, rather. First in the second inning.
Second baseman, number 3, Anthony Cisco from Salve, Regina University.
From Salve, Regina University is Cisco. The 7th batter, Ichiro looking to retire the side in order. Ichiro working fast, that one fouled away down the right side. 2 outs in the inning, top of the second, Gamers lead 1-0. You're watching ABCCL baseball action. Baseball is back here at Montclair State at Yogi Berra Stadium. Ichiro up 0-1. Out to second, ground ball. Easy play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 for Ichiro. Stick with us for the bottom half of the second. Welcome back to ABCCL Baseball. I'm Chris Carripo, and if you're watching here, why not subscribe and see the rest of the games this season and follow us on all social media platforms at ABCCL_NJ on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and right here, subscribe on YouTube. First pitch of the second inning for complete performance in the field is a strike off of the off-speed pitch, and working quick. And another strike in there, quick 0-2. Peter Costantino from right here at Montclair State down 0-2. 3 pitches just like that start off the inning with a swinging strikeout.
Now batting, center
Frankie
fielder,
Venezia sends
number
down
11,
Peter Costantino in 3 straight pitches.
Caldwell University.
Up next is Frankie Lehman. The center fielder in this game, batting 6th, has to take on Venezia, who's retired his teammate in 3 straight pitches. Hard fastball swung straight through 0-1. With 1 out now, no runners on, bottom of the second inning. Gamers lead via the home run from Justin Johnson in the first. The second pitch on the way from Venezia, outside corner, just too low, 1-1. Complete performance, warming up a left-hander in the pen. We'll see if Venezia lasts longer than 2 innings. Slider catches the corner for a strike against Frankie Lehman. Ahead now, 1-2. Venezia sets and deals. Off-speed pitch and fools him. 2 straight strikeouts for the pitcher.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next to test their luck against Venezia is Michael Gruber from FDU Teaneck. Gruber this season batted .240, 6 strikeouts, and just 25 at-bats in the shortened season. And he takes a healthy hack on the first pitch. On deck is the batter, Efrain Correa Jr. Nice slider that time from Venezia. Gone to it early in the count and up 0-2. See if he goes with it again. 0-2. Venezia ahead. Sets and deals. And that fastball just fouled away. Two outs, 0-2 count to the batter in the second inning. Gamers lead 1-0, complete performance. Sets and deals. 3 straight strikeouts. Venezia sets them down 1-2-3, retires the order on strikes. Stick with us, we're coming back to the top of the third. It's time for top of the third, and the Gamers are making a pitching change. It's Nicholas Castillo from Misericordia University, who's now on the bump for the Gamers. Batting is Patrick Zuccola for complete performance. First pitch high, swings anyway, 0-1. 1-0 the score. Gamers got on board in the first inning. No scoring since now in the top of the third. Castillo right back to him, sneaks through the infield, and it will be a single. First hit of the game for complete performance.
Now batting, left fielder, number 17,
Chris Curcio now up. 3 straight outfielders to round up the lineup for complete performance. The center fielder's on first. Now it's a left fielder's turn. Chris Curcio from Rowan University. Didn't see any action hitting this season, but did pitch in 1 appearance for the Profs. First pitch outside for a ball to Curcio. Zuccola being held on over at first base. He stays put, ball outside, 2-0. Zuccola from St. Thomas Aquinas staying put over at first right now. 2-0 the count to Curcio. Zuccola extends his lead, stays put, strike, first one of the AB. Arias playing even with the bag at third. Runner being held on at first. Castillo kicks and deals. Right to center field. Should be no problem. Runner retreats. First out of the inning. Now batting Drew Packin to round out the order. Batting 10th in this one. If you're not familiar, in the ABCCL, DH and extra hitter are in effect. So each team going with 10 batters in this lineup right now. It is the right fielder batting 10th, Drew Packin. Packin takes the ball up at his eyes. Count goes to 1-0. This season for Caldwell, batted 7 for 42 with 8 strikeouts. Right now trying to get back on track for a complete performance. Castillo takes a look over at first. Quick in the stretch for a strike. This one being played at Yogi Berra Stadium at Montclair State University. Home of tonight's game of the evening between the Gamers and Complete Performance. Castillo, another strike in there. Count moves to 1-2. Arias still playing shallow in the infield, on the infield grass. Bunt shouldn't be in effect, should back up and does take a few steps, evens up with the bag. 1-2 count. Castillo deals. Short pop up, shortstop in pursuit, second baseman calls him off. Second out of the inning. Zuccola still stranded on first. Back to the top of the order now, it's Michael Rodriguez. Rodriguez listed as a pitcher, but also playing two-way, leading off the game, and now with 2 outs in the third inning. Runner on first is Zuccola. His team down by 1, want to get a run across now if they can. Snap throw back to first base, not in time, but good idea by the Gamers to keep Zuccola on this over at first. Second pitch not in there. Count 1-1. Zuccola is off, and it will be a foul ball. He'll have to go back and do it all over again. 1-2 count now to Rodriguez. Michael Gruber, second baseman, playing close to second, pinching over in case of the steal from Zuccola. Tried to get the tires running on the last pitch, but fouled off by Rodriguez. Stays put at first this time. Solid contact to center field, and that will end the inning. No runs across for complete performance. We head to the bottom half of the third. 1-0 Gamers still lead.
Carrera.
We are back for some ABCCL action. I'm Chris Carapel bringing you through this game. Bottom of the third inning, Gamers at bat. New pitcher in for complete performance. 2 innings from Frankie Venezia. Now it is time for Jack Remenzana from Susquehanna University. He had some good stats this season, putting up some numbers in 5 appearances. Pitched just over 10 innings with a sub-1 ERA. Good work for him, and now getting a relief appearance and getting some action in the summer. Bottom of the third, first batter of the inning is the catcher, Efrain Carrera. Ball inside from Remenzana. Correa went 1 for 2 in the opener versus DiMaggio baseball. That one fouled off 1-1. Remenzana taking his time on the mound, the left-hander. One of 3 southpaws on the staff for a complete performance. Curveball can't find the zone. Likes to go from the stretch even with no one on base. Looks like what he's comfortable with right now in the first at-bat against Efrain Correa. Correa leads the count now up 2-1. Gamers looking to extend their shallow 1-0 lead. Still only the home run ball from Justin Johnson differentiating factor in this one through 2.5. Sets, deals, swings through it 2-2. Two count. Pitch on the way, off speed in the dirt. They will say it is a strikeout from in his first appearance. First batter faced ends up in a strikeout. Now Michael Maselli from Moravian. 9th batter, Brandon Gall will round out the order. First batter up. Got out. Now it's the second batter's turn. Maselli, he takes it for a strike. That is .314 for Moravian with 26 strikeouts. Hit or miss player, but good average, and tips that one right back to the backstop, 0-2. 0-2, 1 out. In the bottom of the third. Middle of the infield playing back. Right, the outfield grass will come in on the pitch, but giving some depth against Maselli. That ball high, no attempt on the swing. One-two count, complete performance up in this battle right now for Remenzana. He sets and just comes too far inside. Count even at 2s. Lefty looks in for signs and delivers off speed pitch, and could be another strikeout play at first on the drop, third, and it will be. Second straight strikeout to start his season debut. Up now is the 10th batter in the order, Brandon Gall. Gall from Allentown, New Jersey, the junior from American International College. Batted .313 this season, 9 RBIs. Doesn't have a chance to knock anyone in here unless he can get the big fly, but right now it's up to him to keep the inning alive with 2 outs in the third. Lefty on lefty matchup here. First pitch, can't find the zone. One 0 goal. Got ahead on the first pitch. Second one, he takes, finds the zone, 1-1. That off-speed pitch gets away from Ramizana. He likes to get batters late in the count and strike them out. 14 strikeouts in 10 innings of work in college this season. Had a big 9-strikeout game against Heidelberg in almost 5 innings pitched, so he likes to go for the strikeout 2 already in just the 2 outs of work for him. Left-hander in the box trying to fight off and keep the Gamers inning alive. Just outside the fastball, 3-1 Gall ahead. On deck is the leadoff batter, Mark Saponara. Sets and delivers to the middle of the field. Looks like it could drop. And diving play in center field, but can't come up with it. It will be a single to keep the inning alive and the second hit of the game for the Gamers.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Designated hitter Mark Saponara now steps up into the box.
Saponara.
Saponara heading into his junior season at Kane University. Also a transfer, a JUCO product from Mercer County College, playing for Kane next season. 2 outs, runner on first, 1-0 now the count. That first pitch low to the future Kane product. Runner on first with the left-handed pitcher. Gives a look, finds the zone, getting that outside call, likes to live there with the fastball. Once again, you are watching Complete Performance versus the Gamers on YouTube Live. You're watching. Why not subscribe to us and see more games throughout the season? Runner on first. Left-hander deals against the left-handed batter. That one just outside. In his first AB, Saponara with a little pop out to the shortstop. Runner being held on over at first is Gall. He will take off. Will be a close play at second base, but kind of an airmail from the catcher. Gall able to steal second. It looks like the catcher, Dylan DeBartolomeo, could not get the ball out of his hands in time, and that one floated over to the second baseman, even though the shortstop was in coverage. 3-1 count now, runner on second. First time that the Gamers have had a runner in scoring position in this game. 2 outs. And the 3-1, just outside, and that will be a walk, the first that he has issued since he's entered the game. Now runners on first and second, and an opportunity for the Gamers to extend their 1-0 lead. It's up to Waldy Arias to extend the inning. He flew out to center field in his first at-bat. Two outs now. That ball low, runs away from the catcher. Both runners will advance with ease on the wild pitch. One out of the count after the pitch was in the dirt. Waldy Arias now has 2 runners in scoring position. Up next is Justin Johnson, the hero of the first inning, who had the solo big fly. Lefty deals just inside, but it will be called a strike. Two outs in the inning with 2 runners on. Arias at the plate. Ramezana on the hill for a complete performance. Trying to get out of some damage here. Trying to get out unscathed. Arias fouls it away 1-2. No one holding on. Saponara on second. He can get a big lead if he chooses to. Brandon Gall, the runner, over at third. 1-2 count. 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. Sets deals off speed pitch. And it stays fair down the right field line. 2 runs will score. Could be trouble. Runner going to second. Arias will try to stretch it to a triple and looks like he'll be there without a play. And that is a triple 2-run RBI. A stand-up triple with 2 outs.
Now batting shortstop, number 6.
3-0 Gamers lead.
Johnson.
Gamers really battled back from this inning. 2 straight strikeouts for the first 2 batters. And now 2 runs across after the triple from Waldy Arias. And now it's Justin Johnson at the bat. Fouled away, strike 1. Two outs, runner on third. Gamers just got 2 runs across on the RBI, 2 RBI triple from Arias. Ball high to Johnson, 1-1. Left-hander delivers off speed pitch just outside. Two one. Inside. 3 balls now. 3-1. 2 outs. Runner on third for the Gamers. Push 2 across already in the third. Extend their lead to 3. And the 3-1. Foul back. Count comes to full. Complete performance. Warming up another left-hander in the pen. Possibly for next inning or right now if Ramezana can't get out of this trouble. Full count, 2 outs, runner on third. Justin Johnson at the plate. And the payoff. Straight to center field. And looks like that could end the inning. And that is it. 2 runs come across for the Gamers in the third. Gamers lead over complete performance, 3-0. Stay right here for the fourth. Back in the top of the 4th inning. Second batter will lead off. Matthew Ripkema. Same pitcher in, Nick Castillo. Tough play for Arias at third and can't pick it up. That will go down as an error as the runner reaches base. Tough play for Arias. Hard hit ball, but either way, choked it up, and it will be an error. Runner on first is Ripkema. Castillo let up one runner last inning and then retired the next 3 in order. Could he do the same in the 4th? Runner stays put just outside. Matthew Valente is the batter. Bardassos, the extra hitter, is on deck in the cleanup hole. That ball low. 2 straight balls. Outfield playing shallow against Valente. It's a right to right field, and looks like he was positioned in a good spot. Tries to get him back over at first, but will just get the 1 out to right field. Socrates Bardassos, now the batter, struck out in his first at-bat. The rider, catcher, extra hitter in this game. Second at-bat of the game. Right now with the runner over at first. Fouls it back to start the count 0-1. Matthew Ripkema, the runner over at first base. Complete performance down by 3. 3-0. Gamers lead. 1 out now in the top of the 4th and a runner on. Fouls the second pitch back. 2 straight foul balls. To Destia ahead of the count. Takes a look over at first at Ripkema and deals. Good spot outside 0-2, but ball either way. Take from the extra hitter. Checks over at first base, no play. Ripkema kept honest. 1-2 count. 1 out, runner on first. Castillo deals. Poked away. Looks like it might fall past the shortstop, and it does. Runner on first advances 1 base. Now runners on first and second with 1 out, and some damage could be in the future here for complete performance with Nick Carnevale up to bat.
Nicholas Carnevale from Middle Tennessee State University.
The Raider from Middle Tennessee State now settles into the box with 1 out. His team with 2 runners on and down by 3 in the 4th. Castillo checks second, goes to first, and right off the dugout for the first foul ball. Both middle infielders jockeying over the runner at second. Looks like it's a shortstop, but now backs off. Pitch is on the way, right down the middle for a strike. 0-2. Carnevale behind in the count. Castillo gets his sign, likes to work quick right now when he's ahead. And the 0-2 just low and outside. Gamers lead 3-0 now, top of the 4th. 2 runners on for a complete performance. On the way to home, that one low and blocked by Efrain Correa. Saves runners from advancing 2-2. First baseman playing deep behind the runner at first, getting some depth. And Carnevale hits it. Pop-up, foul ball, could fall out of play, or there could be a play for Arias. Can't get there in time. Foul ball remains 2-2. Count 2-2, 1 out, runners on first and second. Nick Carnevale and Castillo steps off, takes a glance over at second, and gets back on the bump. Now deep to left field, backtracking is the left fielder. See if there will be a play at third, and there won't be. Runner thinks better of it, stays at second. Now 2 outs in the inning. DeBartolomeo is now batting. With 2 outs, runners on first and second, opportunity for complete performance to get a few, down by 3, or a chance for the Gamers to stop some potential damage. Second baseman jockeying over at second, and Castillo steps off. Castillo deals and finds his own. In the second inning, DeBartolomeo struck out looking, now in his second at-bat. And lines that one foul off the seats. Now 0-2, he's behind. Complete performance warming up another pitcher last inning, warming up a left-hander, now a righty. You see who comes in the bottom half of the fourth. But right now, 0-2 count. Gamers trying to escape the inning with 2 runners left on base. Castillo, and he does. Strike 3 is swinging. That will end the inning. Gamers still lead 3-0. Stay with us for the bottom of the fourth. Back now, bottom of the fourth inning. 2 runners left stranded by a complete performance, and now it is Peter Giuffreda up to bat, the 4-hole hitter for the Gamers. And his first had a liner to second base to end the inning, now leading off the fourth. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Ramezana stays in the game on the hill. First one in there for a strike. Lafayette Leopard in the box. Takes the looping curveball outside. 1-1 now. On the way inside, some chin music, 2-1. Two-one batter ahead. Pitch on the way. Poked out to left field. And first out of the inning. Fly out to left off the bat of Peter Ciafreda.
Now batting, first baseman number 29.
Of now Peter Cosentino, the first baseman. He struck out in his first at bat, trying to get revenge now here in the fourth. Cosentino here playing at his home field, Montclair State. About a .350 this season. Good numbers for him, trying to continue it to have a hot summer. Unless the first one go by for a ball. Bottom of the fourth. Gamers lead 3-0. You're watching ABCCL baseball action. I'm Chris Careypel bringing you through this game. And why not follow us on all social media at ABCCL_NJ on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe right here on YouTube. That ball high from Amizana. 2-0 count. Costantino up 2-0, lets it fly, foul ball. Count now moves to 2-1. And now the 2-1 on the way, make it 2-2. Fastball right down the middle against Cosentino. On deck, Frankie Lehman from Caldwell University. The center fielder is on deck. 1 out, catcher setting up outside. And he hits the spot for a strikeout, make it 2 outs in the inning. Now up Frankie Lehman with 2 down.
Now batting center fielder number 11, Frankie Lehman from Caldwell University.
First strikeout of the inning for Ramazana, and his third in this appearance. Got 2 last inning to lead off the inning, and then got into some trouble. Right now a flyout and a strikeout in this frame. Ball high, Frankie Lehman checks his swing. On deck is the second baseman, Michael Gruber. Bottom of the fourth, Gamers lead 3-0. Got 1 run across in the first, nothing in the second, and 2 in the third. That one foul up. Catcher in pursuit. Could get there in time. First baseman calls him off, and that will end the inning. Uneventful for the Gamers. 3 up, 3 down. But the Gamers do still lead 3-0. Stick with us here at Yogi Berra Stadium. And we are back at Yogi Berra Stadium at the campus of Montclair State University. And it is Andre Tirso now with the pitching responsibilities for the Gamers. And the first pitch of his appearance is a foul ball, and right fielder in pursuit, and he corrals it for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. Easy work for Andre Tirso.
Now
batting is Patrick Zucola.
Patrick Zucola from St. Thomas Aquinas College.
Tirso, a left-hander, just completed his first year at Rutgers Newark and made 2 appearances this season. Just under 2 innings pitched and no runs allowed. Off-speed pitch dips too far out of the zone for a ball against Patrick Zucola. Top of the 5th inning now. Gamers lead 3-0. Tirso gets behind 2-0 the count with 1 out in the inning. Tirso going from a classic windup and another ball, 3 straight dealt to Patrick Zucola. Can't find the zone in this at bat right now against Zucola. The 3-0, just high, 4 straight for a walk. Now up is Chris Curcio for a complete performance. Zucola takes over at first. Tried to steal in the first time on the bases, but a few foul balls made him stay over at first. We'll see if the speed can be on display now with 1 out in the 5th. Tirso, another left-handed pitcher in this game, has the advantage being able to see the runner over at first. Takes a look, stares him down as he starts his delivery, ball just low. Curcio, the sophomore from Rowan, digs in. Zucola stays put over at first. Ball popped up. In pursuit is the catcher and the first baseman. First baseman gets it. Another foul ball that he's able to get over and call off. Now 2 outs in the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, number 1.
Now up is the right fielder, Drew Packin. Packin popped up to second base in his first at-bat. The lefty from Caldwell University. 1 runner on via the walk in this inning, and that is Patrick Zucola. That ball low from Tirso. Only 2 hits so far in this game from complete performance. Also reached on an error and 2 walks. But right now, Gamers pitchers doing a nice job shutting down the bats, and Tirso gets the strike on the outside half. 1-1, another lefty-on-lefty matchup. Zucola over at first. Top of the 5th inning, 2 outs. Tirso gets the swing, 1-2. After Packin, it's the top of the order. Rodriguez is on deck. 1-2, 2 outs, runner on first. Tirso on the mound against Drew Packin. Tirso almost throws it away on the pickoff attempt. The first baseman able to haul it in. 1-2. Runner is off. Zucola foul back. Has to go back to first base. Count remains 1-2. Arias playing on the infield grass again, takes a few steps back. Zucola being held on at first. Tirso takes a check over at Zucola. Deals home. Popped over to Arias. Should be able to end the inning, and it will. Score remains 3-0. Gamers lead. Stay here on YouTube Live for the bottom of the 5th. Back now, bottom half of the 5th. Gamers versus Cpba, and the Gamers are on top 3-0. Thanks for tuning in here on YouTube Live. I'm Chris Careypel, bringing you through the ABCCL action this season and tonight at Montclair State. Second pitch is another fastball right past the bat of Michael Gruber. New pitcher on the mound now for Cpba, and it is Brian Mackey, the sophomore from Caldwell University. 2 straight fastballs, 2 straight strikes. And the 0-2, another fastball just low and out of the zone. And the 1-2 out of the windup. Strike 3, 3 straight fastballs. Off of the 1-2 count, Mackey records his first strikeout of the game.
Now batting, catcher.
Efrain Correa now the batter.
Carrera Jr. from Mount St.
Him, then
University.
Maselli, then Gall to round out the order. Last 3 batters now up for the Gamers. Straight out of the gate is an off-speed pitch that drops in for a fastball, or for a strike rather. The 0-1. Quick work now for Mackey. 1-1. Mackey sets and deals. Big swing from the catcher. Can't connect. 1-2. 1-2 count with 1 out. No runners on in the bottom of the 5th. Gamers lead 3-0 over Cpba. Just outside from Mackey. 2-2. Mike Maselli on deck, the senior from Moravian. Right back to the pitcher. Good play by Mackey. He'll just run it over himself. That will be the second out of the bottom half of the 5th. Maselli now settling in. Mackey, 2 straight outs since entering the game. A strikeout, and then takes care of it himself, running it over to first base. Mike Maselli up to bat, struck out in the 3rd inning. His first at-bat against Mackey. and finds that slider in there for a strike. The second pitch on the way, backs him off the plate, 1-1. 1-1 count, 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. Gamers at the plate, and they do lead by 3 runs. Just catches the outside, 1-2. And the 1-2 with 2 outs heads over to the opposing bullpen. Mackey taking his time getting back on the rubber. Fielder set again for the 1-2 pitch with 2 outs. Mackey popped up second base center field. We'll see who can get to it, and it will be the center fielder. That will conclude the 5th inning. Stick with us here, top of the 6th, just on coming up. Welcome back to Yogi Berra Stadium, home of the matchup between the Gamers and Complete Performance Baseball Academy. Gamers lead 3-0. New pitcher on the mound is Connor Woods from Caldwell University. Promptly, first pitch grounded to shortstop. Play at first. Looks like he hopped off the bag, and they will say he came off the bag. Peter Costantino did not keep his foot on there, and that will be the first runner of the inning. Michael Rodriguez, the batter that benefits from his foot straying from the bag. Now up is Matthew Ripkema. Reached on an error, last at bat and walked in the first. Runner on first for complete performance. No outs in the top of the 6th. Woods pitched just too high. Woods from Caldwell University pitched just over 4 innings this season. ERA just over 2, allowed 1 run in over 4 innings of work. Runner stays put at first. That one's going to hop over the bag. Runner will stay at second. And that's a single for Matthew Ripkema.
Now batting, number 23.
Now up is the 3rd batter in the order, Matthew Valente. 2 flyouts in this game already, and left and right field. Quick pause in the action to make sure the ball didn't clip Woods on the way up past the mound. It looks like we're ready to play ball once again. Runners on first and second. Runner on first, Ripkema. Second, Rodriguez. And at the dish is Matthew Valente, the 3 batter in the order. Woods takes a look over at second. And deals home. Big swing and a miss. Hack comes off from the pitcher. But he wins that battle 0-1. The 0-1, just inside to Valente. Play to first, second, or third with the force with both runners on. Right fielder looks like playing deeper back than center and left with the righty at the plate. Second baseman jockeys, drives back into position. Woods deals. High for ball 2. Valente watches that one, skips away from the catcher. Runners will advance only 1 base. And now 2 runners in scoring position for Matthew Valente. 3-1 count, no outs. Could be a lot of promise here for complete performance. Valente ahead of the count, 3-1, 2 runners in scoring position. Woods yet to retire a batter since he's come into the game at the start of this inning. Woods issues the walk. Now the bases are loaded for the cleanup batter. And that walk will now warrant a mound visit from head coach of the Gamers, Nick Luciano. Looks like just a quick discussion. For Woods and see if he can get back on track. But tough situation for him to get through. Bases are loaded. Runners on every station with no outs. And the cleanup batter up for Cpba. Big opportunity to get back in this game. Down by 3-0. Top of the 6th inning. That ball can't find the zone. First base playing behind the runner. Third base playing shallow. Looks like he goes over to first. They'll just try to get one. Third base could be a play at home. Another pitch too high. 2-0. Woods can't find the zone right now. Still no outs in the inning. Woods sets and deals. And that time he finds it for a strike. Woods behind. Pops up. Looks like it might get out of play, and it will. Another life for the batter. Complete performance warming up. Another arm in the bullpen. Might see him next inning in relief of Ramazena. 2-2 count. No outs. Bases are loaded. Arias playing up at third. Constantino playing back over at first. Big lead by the runner on first. And grounds it. Foul ball right down the right field line, but does kick foul. Same situation once again. 2-2 count. No outs. Runners at every base. Woods yet to record an out since entering in this inning. Slow ground ball, could be two. Gets him at second and gets him at first. 1 run scores, but Woods will be happy with that ground ball double play. But now CBPA is on the board with 1, down by 2 in the 6th. Two outs now. 2 outs on that 1 at bat. Big for Woods, and now is the pinch hitter for CBPA, and is Nicholas Pronti from Wilkes entering the game. And his first pitch he sees, he swings at. First strike goes by. That means that Nick Carnivale's day is done. 2 outs, 1 strike on the batter. And complete performance down by only 2 now. Count even at 1. Runner just 90 feet away. Pronti in the box. Ball upstairs. And the 2-1 on the way from Woods. Finds the zone. 2-2. 1 strike away from getting out of the inning, which had 3 runners on, bases loaded. Got a ground ball double play. 1 run did score, but could escape. It could have been a disastrous inning with 1 pitch now for Woods. And drops a ball from the LSP pitch in the dirt, full count. With 2 outs in the top of the 6th, 1 run already crossed in this inning. Pronti versus Woods, and the payoff, fouled straight back. Middle infield playing deep. And Woods out of the stretch. And strike 3 gets out of the inning, only allowing 1 run, but CBPA does get on the board. 3-1 Gamers lead. Stick with us, bottom of the 6th. This game just a 2-run ball game.
left fielder, Brandon.
Now back in the bottom of the 6th. Cpba complete performance. Got a run in the top half, and now only 2 back. Brian Mackey still on the mound. First pitch is strike to the left fielder, Brandon Gall. Gall then the top of the order for the Gamers. Mackey stays outside. Pitch drops in, 1-2. Now ahead of the first batter he's faced in the 6th. Bottom of the 6th, 1-2 count, no runners on. First batter of the inning pokes it into the stands. One and two now on the way from Mackey. And he goes down looking. Brandon Gall keeps the bat on his shoulders. And now it's time for the top of the order to come back up for the Gamers. Mark Saponara comes back into the box. Popped out and walked in this game. Came around all the way in the 3rd. First pitch misses from Mackey. Second one in there, 1-1. Ball outside, 2-1 now to the leadoff batter. On deck, Waldy Arias had that key triple in the 3rd inning that knocked in 2 runs. Popped up, could stay in play. Bermuda Triangle forming, catcher will call it, and he will put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Arias steps in now.
Third baseman, number 8.
Third baseman steps into the box
From Campbell University.
against Brian Mackey. Mackey's done well so far today. Set down 3 in a row last inning and 2 straight in the 6th. Mackey outside corner paints the black for a strike. Big swing. 0-2 now. Pitcher Brian Mackey in the driver's seat. He'll waste the pitch or attack the 2-hole hitter right now. 0-2 decision on the way. Decides to attack. Gets the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, and we'll head to the top of the 7th. Stick with us here on YouTube Live. And we are back, top of the 7th inning now, getting through this game. 3-1 is the score. First ball right to Arias at third. We'll have a play ball. Looks like it soars high. Runner going to second. Could be a play. Second baseman gets it. Goes to short. Could be the tag. And what could have been an error, try to stretch it into a double off of the error, turns out to be the first out of the inning, an eventful first pitch.
Now batting, number 3.
Complete performance. Could have got their first runner on via the error, but tried to stretch it in. D. Bartholomew is out, trying to advance to second. Pitch low to Anthony Cisco. 1 out now. 1-0 is the count. Big swing and a miss from the second baseman. Gamers still lead 3-1. 1-1 count here with 1 out in the 7th. That one slices out down the right field line. Pitcher now for the Gamers is Matthew Morera. Intends to play next spring for the University of Scranton in his freshman season. 2-2 count now. To the second baseman, the left-hander gets set, kicks, and deals. And gets him looking for strike 3. And Morera looking to retire the side in order. Patrick Sokola trying to keep the inning alive, and he's been on base twice in this one, a single in the third and a walk in the 5th. Takes the first pitch by for a ball. 2 outs now on the top of the 7th. Gamers lead 3-1. Morera deals right to the shortstop. That'll end the inning. 1-2-3 for Morera, who comes in and shuts down complete performance. Stick with us. Bottom of the 7th, Gamers try to extend their 3-1 lead.
Number 6.
Back in a 3-1 ball game between Complete Performance Baseball Academy and the New Jersey Gamers. I'm Chris Carapel, bringing you this game from Yogi Berra Stadium on the campus of Montclair State. New pitcher now in for Cpba. It's Kyle Sears. Sears, a senior at Susquehanna University, getting the nod right now, and his first pitch ends up at the backstop. Up now for the Gamers, leading off the 7th inning, is Justin Johnson. Johnson lets the next one go up high, 2-0. Homered in the first and flew out in the third. Now batting here in the 7th. 2-0 pitch on the way from Sears. Finds the zone. 2-1. 2-1. Sears against Johnson. Big swing from Johnson. 2-2. Sears battles back from 2-0, starting off against the hitter. Bottom of the 7th. Home team Gamers lead 3-1 against Complete Performance Baseball. And the 2-2, fouled away, staying alive, is Johnson. Two-two, off-speed pitch down the third baseline. Field a throw from the knee, one hop, and not in time. Runner is safe. Justin Johnson beats out the infield single.
Now batting right fielder, number 28, Peter Cpba Gamers.
Runner on first is Johnson. Peter Cpba at the plate, the left-hander, as Johnson beat out the infield single. Sears deals in the dirt, and he'll advance on the wild pitch, takes a turn, and stays at second. Wild pitch advances the runner. 3-1. Cpba hitless in this game, had 2 in the opener. Shortstop close to the runner at second is Johnson. Gets a big lead, and inside 2-0. Sears takes a glance over at second. Runner gets a bigger lead and another ball, 3 straight to start the at-bat. Sears now digging in on the rubber. Trying to fight back from the 3-0 hole he put himself in, and the 3-0 had the green light and swung, now 3-1. Johnson on second. Got on due to the single and advance from the wild pitch from Sears. Now Sears with the 3-1 against the left-hander. And inside, that'll be a walk. Runners on first and second for the Gamers. No outs in the 7th.
Now batting, first baseman number 29, Peter Cosentino.
Now it's Peter Cosentino's turn with 2 runners on first and second. Struck out twice in this game. Now with 2 runners on, trying to put the ball in play and advance. Sears looks in for the sign, now takes a step off. Complete performance. First baseman expecting the bunt now on the infield grass. Third baseman doing the same. Could be a situation to move over the batters, especially the runners, rather, especially now with both runners now off. Don't even need to waste the bunt. And both runners advance. Second and third, no outs. Cosentino at the plate, 1-0 the count. Infield playing in, expecting to play at home if the ball is on the ground. Outfield playing at medium depth, not shifting in or deepening up. Another ball in the dirt, scooped up by the catcher. 2-0. Sears sets and fires and swings right through. It's Cosentino. Gamers up 3-1 in the bottom of the seventh. Have an opportunity here to extend that lead even more with 2 runners on. Big swing and right through at 2-2. Two count. Sears fires. Low gets past the catcher. 1 run will score on the wild pitch. Now Gamers 4-1 increase with the wild pitch. Johnson was the one that scores. Got on base via the single, then advanced on the wild pitch, stolen base, and another wild pitch. So moved all the way through the bases without even having to move over with a hit from his teammate. Did all the work himself. Now a full count with a runner on third, 4-1 Gamers lead, and fights off the pitch on the corner. Count remains full. Runner on third, Frederick Cosentino is now still in the box with a full count and lets it go by for a walk. Now runners on the corners for the Gamers, and still no outs recorded in this half inning.
Now batting, number 11,
Frankie Lehman now the batter with an opportunity to drive in a run with 1 in scoring position and 1 not far behind on first. 1 run across in this inning with no outs. Could be a big opportunity for the Gamers to extend their lead. Pops it up to the right side of the infield, and that will be the first out in the 7th. Off the bat of Frankie Lehman. Now it's Michael Gruber's turn. He struck out twice in this game.
second baseman, number 24.
Seems with an opportunity to shut down the inning against a batter that struck out twice. He needs to avoid giving up some damage. 4-1 is your score, bottom of the 7th. Sears looks over at third, slide step right to third, but can't get it. Could have been a double play if he got in time, but now it's going to be no outs and a run driven in off the bat of Michael Gruber. Peter Ciafretta benefited. He was the one that scored. Now pinch hitter for Michael Maselli. It is Kyle Richards, the backup catcher from Caldwell University, in the game at the plate. But right now we'll take a quick break as Complete Performance is going to have a chat with their pitcher. We'll be right back. Stick with us on ABCCL NJ Live on YouTube. And a quick mound visit by Cpba. Come out to talk to Kyle Sears. 2 runs across in the 7th, 5-1 overall score, 1 out, runner on second and first. In the box is the pinch hitter, Kyle Richards from Caldwell. Sears looks at second, focuses on the batter, leaves it low. Big lead from the runner over at second. Kyle Richards pinch hitting for Correa, and will assume the catching duties come the next inning. Ball in the dirt, good find, goes to second base. You saw the big lead, no one covering, but an idea there by the catcher to try to snap throw behind. To the count to the pinch hitter, Richards. Five-1 Gamers lead by 4. Inside, almost brushes the sleeve of the hitter. But right now, 3-0 count. Sears trying to get a strike on the board, and he does. 3-1. Three and one. Runner still on first and second for the Gamers. 1 out. Runners are off. Could be a strike him out, throw him out. Not strike him out, rather, that'd be a second strike of the at-bat. Play at the plate, and Gamers will score. Stolen base and an error from the catcher that brings home the runner. Peter Constantino scores. And Gruber advances to second. That was only the second strike of the at-bat. Now it will be full. (6-1) the score. Gamers up by 5 in the 7th. And another arm getting ready for complete performance down in the pen. Sears deals and whiffs that. There is the strikeout against Richards.
Now batting, extra hitter number 3, Michael Maselli.
Now Michael Maselli is up with 1 runner in scoring position at second. 2 out, 6-1 the score. 3 runs already across in this inning alone. Gamers lead by 5. Maselli fouls back the first one for the first strike of the AB. On deck is Brandon Gall to round out the Gamers lineup. Oh, 1 pitch on the way from Sears to Maselli. Ground ball to third base. Slow grounder. That will end the inning. 3 runs across. Now the Gamers lead 6-1 heading into the top of the 8th. Stick with us and watch the final 2 innings here at Montclair State. Back now, top of the 8th inning. Gamers pulled away in the 7th with 3 runs coming across. 6-1 is the score now, top of the 8th. Kyle Subers is your new right-handed pitcher for the Gamers and drops the fastball in there for a strike to start the inning against Chris Curcio. Lafayette College arm now gets an appearance. Coming just from the stretch and right back, quickly up 0-2. Subers up 0-2. See if he attacks right here. And the 0-2 up and inside with the fastball 1-2. 8th inning now. First batter of the top half. Subers sets and deals. All speed pitch. Nice bite. Can't find the strike zone. 2-2. Two and two, Subers. Just a swing to stay alive that time from Curcio. And he does just that, gets another pitch in the at-bat. Gamers now in the field up by 5, 6-1. Subers stride towards home plate. Right at the letters. Moves count 3-2. Outfield now from left to about right center, covered in shade at Montclair State here. And the payoff is popped up in the direction of the second baseman. He calls off the first baseman and puts it away for the first out of the 8th. Drew Packin now rounds out the order for Cpba. Now 1 out in the inning. Packin's team down by 5. Inside jams. Packin could be a play over there. Shortstop dives over, and that's a catch. That'll be the second out of the inning. Sliding catch in the Gamers shortstop. And that's a pitcher's best friend right there. Back to the top of the order, it's Michael Rodriguez.
Number 31, Michael Rodriguez.
Top of the 8th inning, 6-1 the score. Gamers still lead 6-1 over Complete Performance Baseball Academy, who's trying to get back into it, and their leadoff man takes the ball high. The 1-0 from Subers finds the zone. One-on-one now. 2 outs. Rodriguez trying to keep the inning alive for Cpba. Gamers, nice breaking ball there. Good speed and nice bite at the last second. Rodriguez just buckled. 1-1 strike away from getting out of this inning. And Subers, another pitch jams the hitters, foul ball, an opportunity to catch it right next to the railing, and does that. Will end the inning. Gamers lead 6-1. Stay right here for the bottom of the 8th. It is time for the bottom of the 8th inning. Just an inning away from this game being completed. Gamers lead 6-1 over Cpba. The now complete performance bringing in one of their relievers to try to shut down the Gamers, Christopher Lum from right here at Montclair State University. Had a good year in a shortened season, and now it's up to the second baseman to make a play, and a dribbler over to second base turns into an infield single to start the inning. Looks like it's tough for the first baseman to see, so that could be a factor in the later innings here.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 27, Mark Sapanaro from Keene University.
Sapanaro, the leadoff batter now, after Gall got on base from the infield single. Sapanaro takes the off-speed pitch in there for a strike. Arias on deck for the Gamers sidearm action. Could be an easy double play. Shortstop will take it himself, and it will be a ground ball double play. 2 outs in the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now Arias
Arias from Campbell University.
acting like leadoff batter here as a 2. As the runner on first was erased from the double play. 6-1 the score. Gamers trying to add even a little more to their tally before the 9th to close it out. Sidearm delivery in there for a strike. Gamers up by 5 in the top of the 8th, 2 outs. 0-1 against Arias. He hits it right through the gap between shortstop and third base. This inning will continue with the 4-hole batter coming, or 3-hole batter rather, coming up. Now batting is Justin Johnson. Had that nice catch earlier in the game in foul territory. Also had a home run and a single, so a great game for Justin Johnson. Could add to his mark for today if he can get on base. This one jammed out of play. 0-1 the count. Runner on first. 0-1, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th, Gamers up and lead by 5. Thinks about it, but checks the swing instead. 1-1. Just look over at first. Lum delivers just outside. If Johnson can get on base, then Peter Ciafretta would be up. He's walked once in this game and gotten out twice. 2-0 the count, 2-1 the count with 2 outs. The 2-1 all-speed pitch curls into the zone, even at 2. You are listening to ABCCL Baseball on YouTube Live. Thank you for turning in. I'm Chris Carpel, bringing you these games on YouTube Live. That one just misses from Lum. Tonight we're here at Montclair State at Yogi Berra Stadium for the matchup between the Complete Performance Baseball Academy and the New Jersey Gamers. The Gamers are leading 6-1 in the 8th. 3-2, 2 outs, runner off, and he will take it looking. That's Justin Johnson that goes down on strike. So we're heading to the top of the 9th. Stay here for the last frame.
shortstop from Rutgers Newark.
Matthew Ripkema will start off the top of the ninth. CPBA needs 5 runs to push this to the back half, and that doesn't look like he'll get it done. Hops up on the second baseman, but 1 pitch and 1 out. Quick work for Kyle Subers. Now batting is Matthew Valente.
Matthew Valente from Babson College.
0 for 2 in this game with a walk. Walk was in the 6th inning. And his team needs him to get on base to keep this game alive. And now almost the entire field covered in shade. Just past the 2-hour mark on this ball game. First pitch inside to Valente. The 1-0 from Subers. Virtually same spot, up and in. Top of the ninth, 6-1's the score. Gamers lead. 1 out, and just gets that pitch in the zone. 2-1. The 2-1 just off of the dirt. Now 3-1. Valente looking for another walk or to get the bat on the ball and reach base. Sure, his team will be happy with either way advancing. The 3-1 with 1 out inside. That'll be another walk issued to Valente, his second of the game. He goes to stand over on first. Now it's Socrates Bardasso's time. 1 for 3 in this game, including a single, a strikeout, and a double play ball. The cleanup batter with an opportunity to keep this game alive with 1 out. A double play would end it, but he's looking for a big fly right here. That ball low. If Subers can't find the zone, Bardasso's walked twice in the home opener, and Valente was just issued a walk, so we could see a few runners get on via base on balls if he can't find the zone. Right now he can't. That one goes off the catcher's glove, and runner will advance to second on the wild pitch. CPBA needs 5 runs to keep this game alive, down 6-1 to the Gamers. Pitch is on the way and outside once again. 3 straight balls, 3-0. And that will be another walk. 2 straight walks from Subers might warrant a mound visit. We'll see. It will be the catcher, at least at this point, talking to Subers. He has a 5-run lead. Doesn't need to worry about these 2 runs on base. Just needs to worry about the next 2 outs to get out of this game alive. Runners on first and second. Nick Pronti came in last at bat as a pinch hitter for Nick Carnevale. And in his pinch hit at bat, he struck out. Looking for a better result this time with 2 runners on, 1 on first, 1 on second. Nick Pronti versus Kyle Subers. And the junior from Lafayette College sets on the hill, kicks and deals, once again stays upstairs. Top of the ninth, Subers, another upstairs pitch, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way and almost gets the batter 3-0, and this is getting out of control right now. Could be his 3rd straight walk if he can't get back into this count. And the 3-0 does find the zone, battles back to 3-1. And another one in there for Subers all the way back from 3-0. Runs the count to full. And the next batter will be John DeSena. Will be pinch hitting. The left-handed catcher will come in a clutch moment. And another good pitch by Subers. That one fouled straight back. John DeSena will come in at the catcher spot. 3 catchers have hit in that 6th spot. But right now, focused on the battle with Nick Pronti and Kyle Subers. Full count and 1 out. Runners on second and first. His team down by 5 in the top of the 9th. Subers deals, and he gets the strikeout. Battles all the way back from 3-0. A lot of fight in that at-bat. Now 2 down to their last out is Cpba, and it's up to the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting, number 7, John DeSena.
John DeSena from Bergen County College, the lefty. All hopes are riding on his bat right now. His team down to their last out, down by 5 with 2 runners on against Subers, who's been a little erratic in this inning, issued 2 walks, but did come back with a strikeout against Nick Pronti. Starts the count behind 1-0. Infield playing back. And another ball, 2-0. Subers sets. That one fouled away. 2-1 for a strike at the AB. Only 2 strikes left for Cpba to stay in this ball game. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Top of the 9th, Subers versus DeSena here at Yogi Berra Stadium. Subers sets. Fastball on the outside, gets it. 2-2. Now backed up to their last strike. Cpba down by 5. And up against it now with a 2-2 count, 2 outs in the 9th. Subers sets against DeSena. Takes a look at second. Kicks, throws, and one more pitch at least will have to be thrown. Count runs to full. (3-2). 2 outs. Subers strikeout, and that's the game. Gamers on top, 6-1, ends with 2 straight strikeouts for Kyle Subers. You're listening to the ABCCL on YouTube Live. I'm Chris Careypel. Thanks for tuning in with us today. New Jersey Gamers defeated Cpba 6-1. Stay tuned for doubleheader action on Sunday on YouTube Live. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris Careypel.